yeah, praise him. Shabbat Yahweh praise.
Yo, drip dry, it's a raisin. Flies you when it's amazing. Levels to it like some masons. All that scoffing ain't phasing. Shabbat Yahweh, yeah, praise him. Shabbat Yahweh praise him. Shabbat Yahweh, yeah, praise him. Shabbat Yahweh praise him. Boy.
I want this young knockoff from Yahshua Atlanta back in with another lesson, man. I want to start by saying, call on me, I'm about to shoot my shot down the side. You know what I'm saying? All honor and glory and praise to the Most High God, and all respects to the elders that run back to this truth, man. So, we're going to do a little lesson, a little story real quick about my boy Saul. Start out with it.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 24, verse 2.
You know.
Then Saul took 3,000 chosen men out of Israel and went to seek David and his men upon the rocks of the wild goats. And he came to the sheepcotes by the way, where was a cave. And Saul went in to cover his feet, and David and his men remained in the sides of the cave. And the men of David said unto him, Behold, the day of which Yahweh said unto thee, Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good unto thee. Then David arose and cut off the skirt of Saul's robe privily.
So basically, Saul was trying to kill David, man. Because the Most High God already put the spirit on David to be the king of Israel, right? And Saul was salty, man. He was trying to kill him. It's basically a new time now. If someone put money on your head, they're trying to look for you. So it said Saul had 3,000 men, 2,000 men. How many men he had with him?
Say it again.
How many men he had with 3,000?
3,000.
He had 3,000 men. He had 3,000 men looking for David, man. So on the journey, 3,000 men, his men, they went to the cave. And David was in that cave while David was asleep. No, while Saul was asleep. Shabbat. You know what David did? Him and his men were like, hey man, let's go kill Saul right now. This is the Lord, man. This is the Lord delivering him today. Go kill him, man. Kill him, right? Kill him, right? And what he do? He had mercy on Saul. Even though Saul was trying to kill him, he had mercy on him. So what did he do? Read that last part. He said he cut off his foot.
Yeah, exactly. And the men of David said unto him, Behold, the day of which the Lord said unto thee, Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good unto thee.
So he was like, basically just like, nigga, do the same shit he's trying to do to you.
Then David arose and cut off the skirt of Saul's robe privily.
So what did David do? David, one of the wise men, he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spare that man. But I'm going to show him that I could have killed him. And he cut off his robe. So basically, Mario trying to kill me. Y'all rock how he does it. I see him. He's sleeping. I go off. I cut a piece of his hair off, right? I cut his dread off, right? Come up to him. I see him walking off. When he wake up, hey, I got your hair, bro. I could have killed you. Walk off. And that's the most player, wise, king stuff ever. And that's an example of having mercy on a brother. Yeah, am I lying? What y'all looking at? Shalom.
This is verse 5. And it came to pass afterward that David's heart smote him, because he had cut off Saul's skirt. And he said unto his men, Yahweh forbid that I should do this thing unto my master. Yahweh was anointed to stretch forth mine hand against him, seeing he is the anointed of Yahweh.
So David like, man, I'm not doing that, man. That's Yahweh forbid I'll ever kill David. Yahweh anointed him, man. So that's like me killing Yahweh's servant. I can't do that. I'm gonna play my part until it's my turn. And that's one thing we gotta play our turn, have our turn, and have mercy on our brothers, man. Out here, y'all can't gang banging and saying fuck this brother and fuck you, like, man, brother, you going off, man. That's your brother, like, tripping. Y'all all doing the same thing at the end of the day. Y'all all trying to get up out of here. How you gonna hate another man that's doing the same thing as you?
Bring it out.
What type of stupid ass shit is that? Bring this up.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 7.
Bring it out.
Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God.
Shalom, how y'all doing? Shalom. Man, you a king, brother. See, basically, like, blessed are the merciful, man. David was blessed because he had mercy on Saul, man. David couldn't kill Saul right then and there, boy. He didn't have mercy on him. Shalom, how y'all doing? Y'all got 2 minutes for the Lord? Okay, that's good. So, y'all Israelites, y'all gotta repent. I said that y'all Israelites, y'all gotta repent. Shalom, sis, how y'all doing?
Good.
So basically, have mercy on your brother and sister. If you see someone down bad, have that helping hand and help him or her. You can't just let everybody. You can't just see bad and let it go back, because that's gonna come back onto you. And it's gonna do good at any time, because you get the blood off your hands trying to help your brother. Be merciful. What's that one precept? I think it's in Matthew 2 talking about how many times I should forgive him. 70 times 70. Get that real quick. Because it don't matter how many times, you just got to keep on forgiving him, man. It don't matter. Forgive, bro. Just get that shit over with, bro. How many times Yahweh forgave you? And you're not going to forgive a brother because he hadn't paid you $5? You serious? Bring this out.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 21.
Bring it out.
Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me?
And what he say?
How oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him?
So he's like, how many times? You gotta read it in today's term. How many times this goddamn nigga gotta keep on stealing my little bites and eating my Rice Krispie treats, and I gotta just let this shit slide? Nigga, I'm gonna beat his ass. What your house I say?
Till 7 times, Yahweh saith unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
So the brother over there scoffing, man, he itching his head, he so-called, got his arms crossed, and what your house I say, hey man, you gotta keep on forgiving, not even 7 times, but 70 times 7. And that's basically saying forever, bro. Keep on forgiving him, man. Just keep on forgiving him. Keep it letting it slide. Because Yahweh gonna take care of him. Now bring this out for me. I need
In the day, listen. My pain is my pain, your pain, right?
That's right.
So in the day, listen, the choice is yours, and it's mine. I'm
It's
king.
not really because you believe you have free will.
I got a choice to do whatever I want to do in this life, right? And in the day, if I got to pay for my mistake, I'm gonna pay for it. And it might cost me my life, but in the day, that's my life. Not
So
yours.
you rather die in hell for not making the right choice?
I already died already.
Brother, you alive.
Should I keep resurrecting? You tell me why. Yo, daddy, keep waking me up.
Yeah, repent, brother. Repent,
Stop waking me up.
Yeah, repent, brother. Hey, man, and that's what it is, man. We in end times. Ooh, it's the end times. You get to feel it. The blood running through you. Niggas about to die. He said to himself, I'm already dead. Well, so come on, brother. They say we repent. But shit, I'm already, like, my daddy keep on.
1 Samuel chapter 19, verse 9.
Bring it out.
And the evil spirit from Yahweh was upon Saul, as he sat in his house with his javelin in his hand.
So, man, Saul, man, he blowed it. He in it, man. This nigga David, man. And then this is before Saul cut off his little robe. See, this how he, man, fuck that nigga David, man. I'm gonna kill that little nigga, man. Cause David younger than Saul, man. Didn't David marry Saul's daughter? Con, so fuck that little nigga, man. It just in today's time, man. Fuck that little nigga. I'm gonna kill him. Just evil spirits, right? Keep on going.
That's verse 10. And Saul, and Saul sought to smite David, even to the wall with the javelin, but he slipped away out of Saul's presence.
So let's say in today's time, man. So you so-called pacing back and forth, man. I'm tired of this brother. I'm gonna kill that brother when I see him, man. So you know what you do? You so-called catch him at the gas station. You pull your little gun out. Hey, Shalom, how y'all doing? Y'all got 2 minutes for the Lord? Hey, y'all Israelites, y'all better repent. So he see him at the gas station. He bang, like, ooh, I'm gonna catch him. He cut him out, right? So he got his gun out. And what happened? He got his javelin. He had his javelin. He was ready to kill David right then and there. And what happened? He so-called slipped. And that's Yahweh. And David took his ass off. Because the Lord, the spirit's on him, man. And you can't just have that evil spirit to kill someone, and the Lord not going to let that happen. So that just proves David and Saul was going off from the jump. So don't just in today's time. What's a good example of? Oh, it's a Sabbath day. Fuck that shit. I'm hungry, but I need to prepare. I'm about to order some food, man. That's going off. So we order that food. What happens? It's rotten. It's dirty. It has bacon on it. And he's gonna keep on going off and off and off. So just from that point right there, when he tried to kill David, the next time he had David cut off his garment. So it's just like a domino effect. Like you go off, and then something bad gonna happen to you again, and something bad gonna happen to you, and it's gonna keep on coming back. You like, damn. Don't let that happen to you, man. Just do good, do what you gotta do, stay out the way, repent, and keep it pushing. Don't stay steadfast in your sin. And that's how you just fall off. Like a hoe. Let's see for that 10.
The book of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, and that covered with a covering, but not of my spirit, they that may add sin to sin.
Break that down.
So basically, like the brother was saying, you know what I'm saying, the ones that the Lord is saying woe to, right? The ones that don't put the covering of Yahweh Shem Yahshua over them, they add sin to sin. Because when you put the covering of Yahweh Shem Yahshua on you, you're not going to sin, bro, if the covering is actually on you. So like the brother was saying, you one thing, you do one thing, and then it's a domino effect. Something else, you just continue and sinning and sinning and sinning, right? So the ones that's woe or destruction is coming onto them, and the ones that's doing that, that's adding sin to sin. So you know what I'm saying, when you repent from something, you don't do it again. You stop right then.
Like you said, a man falls 7 times. Yes, we know. But if you fall 7 times, a nigga not getting up, you will hope. Your Lord not dealing with you. You're going to take that spirit away from you. So once you sin, repent and keep it pushing. That's the main point. Keep it pushing. Be in the spirit, man. Don't let that demon take you down. Don't go off. If you do, repent. Simple.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 28 and verse 7 in the NLT. Saul then said to his advisors,
Chapter 9, verse 9.
verse 9,
Yeah.
are you willing, Salaki, are you trying to get me killed? The woman demanded. You know that Saul has outlawed all the mediums and all who consult the spirits of the dead. Why are you setting a trap for me?
So basically, this is how off Saul was going, man. Saul was so encouraged to kill David. He went to the woo lady, man. He was like, man, this brother's scratching his head. He gets in the skin. He walk up in the middle of the night, man. Fuck that shit. Hey, man, find me the woo lady. I gotta go talk to a witch. Saul, the king of Israel, went to go talk to a witch, man, to summon Samuel. That's how off this brother's going. Keep on going.
Verse 10. But Saul took an oath in the name of Yahweh and promised, as surely as Yahweh lives, nothing bad will happen to you for doing this.
You know how down bad in life you got to be to go talk to a witch to save you? A witch?
And put it on
You know,
your
And then the rule he made, you can't even have witches to do certain things in your land. You go to the witch and make the witch break her own rule. Down bad, going off again, time again and again, just going off. And what did he say? He said, I swear to you, I'm not going to kill you if you do it. So on top of that, he just going off. His brother's just going off. Hey, shout out to Saul, bro. This is an example.
Verse 11. Finally, the woman said, well, whose spirit do you want me to call up? Call up Samuel, Saul said.
So he's like, man, the witch like, what? Okay, so who you want me to call? I got you. And Saul's like, hey, call Samuel. I need Samuel.
When the woman saw Samuel, she screamed, you deceived me. You are Saul. Don't be afraid, the king told her. What do you see? I see a God coming up out of the earth, she said.
So Saul didn't even come in his real apparel. He came like he was a regular man. So the king of Israel was so down bad, he dressed up in a regular, probably sackcloth, to look like he was a regular civilian in Israel to go to a witch. And then when the witch found out that he was a king of Israel, she's over there like, what the fuck is going on? Because she would never believe the king of Israel is going on. So this is an example of if the king of Israel can go off and be deceived, don't ever think you above everything, you're not going to go off. It's that simple, man. You got to repent and keep pushing, keep on going, man.
Verse 14. What does he look like? Saul asked. He is an old man wrapped in a robe.
Yeah.
She replied. Saul realized it was Samuel, and he fell to the ground before him. Why have you disturbed me by calling me back? Samuel asked Saul. Because I am in deep trouble, Saul replied. The Philistines are at war with me, and God has left me and won't reply by prophets or dreams. So I have called for you to tell me what to do.
So he's so down bad off the spirit, Yahweh not even messing with him, and he not getting his prayers answered, he not getting no dreams to show him what's going on. He asking the priest, hey man, you can pray for me, nothing's happening, man. So what he do? He went to the prophet Samuel. Samuel dead. He's calling Samuel from the dead, so-called dead. And he's telling Samuel, hey man, I need your help. I'm going through it.
Verse 16. Verse 16. But Samuel replied, why ask me, since Yahweh has left you and has become your enemy? Yahweh has done just as he said he would do. He has torn the kingdom from you and given it to your rival, David. Yahweh has done this to you today because you refused to carry out his fierce anger against the Amalekites. What's more, Yahweh will hand you over, Salaki will hand you and the army of Israel over to the Philistines tomorrow, and you and your sons will be here with me. Yahweh will bring down the entire army of Israel in defeat.
Come on, so Samuel over there like, Samuel like, hey, brother, you're going off. You trying to call me from the dead. I'm over here just kicking shit, and you bringing me up, waking me up, trying to help you, but you can't even help yourself. Yahweh not messing with you. I'm not Yahweh. So why you asking me if Yahweh not even doing it for me? And it's just like, and the brother's like, you're over with. You sin. It's done for. You already written it. David gonna be king. You done. Your time is up. You spare the Amalekites, and the Amaleks, and the Philistines gonna come and eat your ass, and you and your army up. That's your judgment. That's what's gonna happen to you. It's no woe is me or this and that, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Abba. It's over with. It's too late. You can't come back from that. I don't think it's that terrible, but at the end of the time when he was fighting the Philistines, he killed himself. Saul killed himself. He fell on his own. He asked his servant, hey man, kill me. This shit dead. I'm not letting these heathens kill me. He killed his own self. That's how off Saul was going, man. He tried to kill David. He went to a witch. He tried to kill David twice. And then he hired some other man to kill him. To kill David, you just keep on going off and off and off. And probably many more things in about that we don't know of, right? But that's just another example. When you go off, repent. Don't keep on falling in your sin. Give me that, Leviticus.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am Yahweh thy power.
Yeah. And that's how he was going off. He wanted to go to a fucking wizard, man. He wanted to go a witch. A witch. Like, that's gonna help you. A witch. When you got the God of Israel on your side, you gonna go to a witch? What type of mess is that? You a blessed, highly favored man, a man of the Lord that trusted you. You a king ruling over the land, and you went to a witch to help you. That's why this brother's getting judged in a certain way. So y'all brothers that doing Kundalini or whatever that bullshit called, zodiac signs, man, these rocks on your fucking neck. What else? What else, brother? These new times saying this shit is witchcraft.
Yeah,
all that shit, man. Egypt talk. You're not African, brother. It's going off, man. You gotta wake up and come to these commandments. These commandments is the only thing that's gonna let you be good in life. You follow these commandments, you straight, bro. You gotta almost guaranteed just to be straight. If follow these commandments, stay steadfast, be patient, and follow his words, and you shall be straight.
Samuel 31:30.
It's the book of 1 Samuel chapter 31 and verse 3.
Read out.
The fighting grew very fierce around Saul, and the Philistine archers caught up with him and wounded him severely. Saul groaned to his armor bearer, "Take your sword and kill me before these pagan Philistines come to run me through."
So that's what's happening right now. So they fighting. This is war. It's not no tanks and drones and bullets. This is hand-to-hand combat. Niggas is stabbing niggas, slicing heads off. It's not no pussy stuff as it is now. This is hand-to-hand combat. And Saul sees what's going on. And I bet right now, I don't know what Saul's going through, but I bet in his head he can hear Samuel. Yeah, you're over. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die in that war. You're gonna die in that war. He over there like, yeah, he's so proud about, I'm not letting these heathens kill me. I'd rather let my own brother kill me. So what happened? So he's asking his servant, yo, kill me before these heathens get to me.
These pagan Philistines come to run me through and torture me.
Yeah.
But his armor bearer was afraid and would not do it.
So his servant wouldn't even like, brother, I'm not gonna kill you.
So Saul took his own sword and fell on it.
Saul killed himself. The brother killed himself. The king of Israel killed himself. And this is all Yahweh. There's not a leaf that falls off a tree that Yahweh doesn't let that write it off and let it happen. So you're not no big up man to think that you above everything, you above Yahweh. If the first king of Israel killed himself because he was going on.
Verse 5. When his armor bearer realized that Saul was dead, he fell on his own sword and died beside the king. So Saul, his 3 sons,
Run it back one more time.
when his armor bearer realized that Saul was dead, he fell on his own sword and died beside the king.
So I bet they were probably like, he was like, hey, I saw like, hey, kill me, bro. Kill my lady. He's like, man, shut up, bro. We're not gonna die. You know, it's the king's like, nigga, we're not gonna die. You're the king. He turns around. Damn, Saul dead? He killed himself too.
Verse 6. So Saul, his 3 sons, his armor bearer, and his troops all died together that same day.
Damn. His son and all the rest of the servants died too.
Verse 7. When the Israelites on the other side of the Jezreel Valley and beyond the Jordan saw that the Israelite army had fled and that Saul and his sons were dead, they abandoned their towns and fled. So the Philistines moved in and occupied their towns.
So when the warriors seen that everybody was dying, they seen the king Israel dead, like, oh yeah, we out. There's no king, there's no ruler, there's no order. So they left, they fled. So the Philistines, oh, we won? All right, bet. We taking over.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
The next day, when the Philistines went out to strip the dead, they found the bodies of Saul and his 3 sons on Mount Gilboa.
Yeah.
So they cut off Saul's head and stripped off his armor. Then they proclaimed the good news of Saul's death in their pagan temple and to the people throughout the land of Philistia.
They took Saul's body, they hung it up. Hey, we killed the king of Israel. We killed the king of Israel. We killed him. They showing off what they did in their pagan temple.
Verse 10. They placed his armor in the temple of Ashtoreth, and they fastened his body to the wall of the city of Beth-shan.
That was 10? All right. So they took his body, they hung it up, and they spread it out for everybody to see that we killed the king of Israel. But really, they didn't kill him. Saul killed himself. You got what I need, brother? Let me get Psalms 89, 32, 31. Yeah, man, that's just what's going on. Repent, repent, repent. We in the end times, no game. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all got 2 minutes for the Lord? 2 minutes for the Lord. So, okay, man, we gotta repent. We gotta repent. We in the end times. It's too late. Putin about to take over Ukraine. The missiles about to come. Repent, 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 because you don't want to be like that brother Saul. You never know what judgment Yahweh has for you, man. You do not know. So repent.
Bring this over.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 89, verse 31.
Bring it out.
232.
Con. If they break my statutes and keep not my commandments, then will I visit their transgression with the rod and their iniquity with stripes.
If you don't follow my commandments, I'm punishing you. And what is your punishment? Overall death, but it could be torture, it could be getting your tongue cut out, it could be eating your, like, just torture, just tormented. You don't know what your judgment is. So why would you do something to not even know how you're going to end your life when you can just follow these commandments and live? Live greatly, live happily. Do Yahweh Bashim El Shai. And I'm going to end it off by saying, holy, holy is Yahweh, holy, holy is Yahweh Shai, man. And repent, brothers and sisters, repent, repent, repent. Keep praying, being steadfast in these scriptures, man. Don't give up. And call Allah Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Come on.